Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a good day. Pleasure seeing you around. Hope your day is going well. Today, we begin our march into Chapter 5 of not Xenoblade, of The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky, second chapter. That song, the name I always forget. Something to Light. Let's dive into this bad boy. That which one must protect. Now, we do have a few wrap-up quests we need to do and perform back in Roland, so let's get along with that. We should probably finish up this fishing quest real quick, because there's a spot in the Mist Forest area that we need to get. Oh, wait, atop the clock tower. Okay, we have quite a few things here. Hello, Jared and Esther. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Please seeing you around. Everybody's going well. Drake's Super Bowl May. Hell yeah. That's my quarterback. It's been a long few years, you know? I'm glad we're back home, though. It reminds me of that one, like, Family Guy meme, where Peter just gets in the taxi and the guy goes, "Where do you want to go?" Peter goes, "Home." "Where's home?" "Home. The place where I belong." And it's just like the Patriots in the Super Bowl. I have been insufferable on Twitter. Oh my god, I'm a rage beta. When it comes to sports, I understand. I just like to be a little shit. It's like, I know that's my wheelhouse and I'm comfortable in it. Hello, and Nostros, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. The Xenoblade Trails pipeline is real? It kind of is. I've been loving these games. We need a sniper shot on you. You're in the sniper sight. First kill tonight. Time to die. You're in the bullet's way. The white death's prey. Stop blowing up on me. Aye, Tita. Orbital bombardment. Let's go. Thank God she has range. Wow, we are not getting much XP here. Okay, so we're basically where they want us to be. We need a heal, though. Okay, that's good. Let's get to the forest. Which is the 10th game, so enjoy the journey. Oh, I plan to. I am in no rush to, like, get through all the games as fast as possible. We're gonna take our time and enjoy the journey. It's always funny to me because people just like always go, well, you should be aware of just like how long the series is. Like, there's a lot of games to it. I'm the kind of guy where it's like, the longer the story, the better for me. If I find out a story is too short, a lot of the times I just don't like get into it. I love really long stories. I think it's part of the reason I love MMO so much. How do you feel about Ouroboros as an antagonist group so far? They feel like anime villain group, the anime villain group. But I like how some of them relate to like characters we already know. It really does depend upon how they actually want to execute on these characters. Now, I know Trails, like, does lean into a few anime tropes, or these anime tropes come from Trails, possibly. So, I think I know at some point in the future, Renee joins a party. Because the Twitter For You page keeps, like, showing me screenshots of people showing off, like, their party composition in a later game. I don't know which game it is, but I know in a later game, we'll have, like, Renee, Josh, and Estelle in the party or something. It could just be Trails in the Sky's third chapter. I don't know. I've been trying to avoid specific spoilers, though. I like longer series as well. Yeah, it's like, I love the idea of experiencing a world that is, like, continually progressing and seeing that story continue to develop. And, like, that's the way that Trails is kind of sold, where it's, like, all based on the world over the course of the games being, like, built up in piecemeal across all these different like countries and like regions of the world, and like that just appeals to me deep within my like my psyche. Also, this game absolutely gets my sense of humor. It's like every joke lands for me. I'm a big fan of like that kind of 2000s era anime humor. Very exaggerated, like kind of over the top. Kind of tropey. I like that kind of stuff. Go into it blind. I've been trying to. Social media algorithms will be a thing, though. The only real spoiler that I think I know, besides like some potty compositions, is like I'm pretty sure Estelle's in like Trails of Cold Steel, like episode 4. I don't know to like the degree. And I know whether or not Olivier dies. Because someone vague posted on Twitter implying that something might happen. I'm like, no, I need to know what happens to my goat. So I just looked it up real quick. My problem is my curiosity gets the better of my better judgment sometimes. You'll definitely enjoy it. Oh, I've been loving it so far. It feels somewhat in the style of Trails in the Sky Chapter 1. Wrong potion. Where they are definitely, like, willing to... Oh. Thank you, Partial. Alright, they should be game audio now. Thank you, Partial. Also, hello. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I filmed a WoW short right before this, which is why the audio is messed up with SI. With like Trails in the Sky, second chapter is kind of following the playbook of first chapter, where they don't mind going very slow and just allowing the characters to really like express themselves and just be characters, instead of feeling the need to shove plot point after plot point after plot point at you. I like that, so I don't mind. I talk about that a little bit in today's like Xenoblade video. It's like a lot of stories and like a lot of like anime, movie, game critique I see nowadays kind of boils down to, it's like, well, how much does it just go plot point for plot point to plot point? And I'm like, I like it when a story has a slower pace to it and is willing to allow the characters to like breathe. I like that. Especially for a longer series. It makes me care more about the characters in the world. Thank you, Tita. Yeah, should I get rid of this guy? So the parts are some of the best parts? Exactly. Because it makes you care about the like the more emotionally impactful and plot moving points that happen later on. It happens in quite a few like stories for me where it's like they just breeze past a lot of the character moments. So when things happen I'm supposed to care about, I just don't care about them as much. Hello, Mad Dog. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Thank you. I appreciate that. That video was way harder to make than I let on in that video. For some reason, I kept fucking up my own lines. Mainly because I was so focused on football today, my mind was in like 2 places. Uno Xenoblade game, and I can totally get that. It's a great game. I love the vibe Xenoblade 3 gives off, mainly because it's just Xenogears, but that's not a bad thing. Hello, Ultima. Welcome to the stream. I was about to go to sleep. Then go to sleep, Ultima. The VOD's always going to be there. I'm going to stream tomorrow, in almost all likelihood. Always prioritize your well-being. I appreciate you tuning in, though. Always do. I've come to try and appreciate filler type that involves character building. Yeah. I like that kind of stuff, personally. It's part of the reason I got into anime to begin with. I just really like the vibe of like a lot of the characters and stuff. It's like fun to meme about like ore farming and all that, right? But it's like I don't want a story that's just that. It's one of the things that kind of started to put me off like solo leveling. Was like for me like solo leveling, it was like a very fun read when I just like banged it out like a couple of days. Like it's a very fun like experience like that. But like for me, it's more like candy than anything instead of like a full meal. And I'm gonna call Sick with Steel Haze Ortus. Yeah. Giant robots are so cool. It is gonna be really funny to me when they announce the next Xenoblade game and it's very much inspired or going off of Xenoblade X and people act surprised. It's like I had to deal with this shit with people like thinking Xenoblade X was not gonna be important or that there was no way they could connect them when Definitive Edition came out. And like we have to deal with that again despite the fact, you know, they've kind of said what they're gonna want to do at some point. I'm tired, but I was trying to sleep for like 1 hour already. 0 luck so far. Oh, I hate those nights, Ultima. Oh, I hate those nights so bad. A lot of the times when that happens to me, I just like end up waking up. I just like get something to eat probably. And then I just play WoW. Hello, Space Butler. Welcome to the stream.
We're good to go.
So 11 was just garbage. No, thank you. I think the anime was way worse than the manhwa. I feel like it's just like better told in the manhwa. And the pacing's just better. There's a few side-by-sides where they changed the characterization of like Sung Jin Woo a bit. To like make him ore farm even more in the anime compared to like what he was in the actual manhwa. I think the issue I stopped to have with like solo leveling is when people like try to like put up against things like free runners. It's like it's like trying to put a candy bar up against like a steak dinner, right? It's just like these are completely different things that satisfy different like niches. Get the pilot the max, I'll probably die a very happy man. I'm almost certain like that's probably gonna be a thing. It's like, yeah, like Crazevelg and Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition, product from Nintendo. I'm almost certain was like cut content from the original. In Definitive Edition, it really does feel like they're testing out various like types of skulls. It's like I just don't see them going from how mech focused 3 kind of was. And then you do X Definitive Edition and you make like a mech arguably one of the most important pieces of the entire lore. And then the next game just doesn't have any. I don't see them doing that. I think it's kind of safe to say Takahashi's a bit of a Gundam fanatic. He's definitely a fan of giant robots. Hello, Sunshine. Welcome to the stream. Look at Dantooine. Is Dantooine different from Tatooine? A sequel to Xenosaga and by extension Xenogears. I don't know about Xenogears. I think like Blade was supposed to be like a soft retelling of Gears, especially 3. I definitely think Xenosaga is going to be implicitly understood to be canon. I will always default to there's no reason they leaned into Saga as much as they did with 2, 3, and X. If the idea wasn't to basically just say, this is the same game universe. They can always just say, yeah, it's like a parallel dimension like X was. But like at the same time, you know what I mean? Well, the funny thing with me was like I dropped solo leveling with like 70 chapters left in it. Because like, I could kind of see what was going to happen. I kind of knew what the ending was already going to be. And it was just like, I'm kind of good. I loved reading it up to that point, though. But I feel like a lot of the fights were just way more epic in the manhwa than the actual anime. Like the orc fights, like some people kept saying how good the animation was in the episode. Like the orc episode, the high orc episode specifically. And like, it's fine. I just remember how cool it was in the manhwa though. It's just unparalleled. Yeah, it really is. Ship Graveyard of Fates and Tatooine by grinding weekly rep is a nightmare. Oof. God, I remember when I was first like trying out Star Wars The Old Republic and some of the classes were just straight up lifted from WoW. It's like I'm pretty sure like Sith Warrior Juggernaut was just Arms Warrior or something. It was really funny. And Future Redeemed are connected. It's almost certainly. It's like they either the same planet to me or like the same planet in like parallel dimensions, or like the same planet, not the same planet, or like two planets in the same solar system. It really wouldn't surprise me if we have like a space zone in Xenoblade 4 or whatever the hell they end up calling it. That final zone in X Definitive Edition, product from Nintendo, really kind of felt like a beta test for like an actual space zone. And, like navigating various like either space platforms or like meteors. Not meteors, but like asteroids. Back when Ten Tails was summoned, yeah, Ninja War really started to fall off for me. Only gave more questions than answers. That's intentional though. For some reason, there was this like notion throughout the community that like Future Redeemed and I guess also Blade X was supposed to be the end of everything. And I don't know where people got this. It's like Takahashi himself said the ending to 3 will give you an idea as to where the series goes from here. I don't know why people thought this. Wolf's Fang Whip. Oh god, not Yamcha. Nothing in here but dust, like Yamcha's self-esteem. Lots of dust, actually, and a nasty smell. Wait, this chest isn't a tiny coffin, is it? Woo! More damage, let's go. Takahashi loved. I have no idea. I've never actually watched Gundam. I need to get into that. Space Mecha anime. Yeah, I haven't seen many either. I've seen like Full Metal Panic. And I've also seen 86. 86 is incredible, by the way. If you are a fan of Xenoblade, by the way, or Xeno at all, in the chat, watch the anime 86. It's like, if you enjoy Xeno, you'll love 86. Very similar vibe. Made me feel more dead than Yamcha and Bulma's relationship. Yeah, they did Yamcha so dirty with, like, Dragon Ball Z. I was always a bit more of a fan of the original Dragon Ball series than Z. I didn't grow up with Z. Good kill. Good kill. Now we can take on the horsey. Beautiful. Get him. I was like, I ended up going with the video on the whole like ranking for Xenoblade Chronicles for today's video. I was also like debating whether or not I should do a video predicting the February Direct for Xenoblade. Because like I've seen some people like try to argue that we're going to see Xenoblade there. I don't think we're going to. I don't think we see Xeno until the September Direct. I want to be wrong, I just don't think I am. Bet I could fish here. Hook, line, and sinker. Come on. I only have 2 shrimplets. Dang it. Okay, let's go with another one. You guys think there's a video that I should make? Like, talking about whether or not Xenoblade's going to probably be at the February Direct or not? Will we see Saga 4? I think Saga 4 is just going to be Blade 4. Like, legitimately. I don't know if it'll have the characters from Saga, but I think it's going to basically, like, follow up in the story. Because the ghosts at this point are basically just, are like legitimately just the Gnosis. Not even basically, like they're just the Gnosis. Not even just in terms of like conceptually, it's like they're either directly connected with like 1 degree of separation, or they're just the same fucking thing. The internet is fucking crazy. I think that recruitment's probably for like the next Xenoblade game, not even like 4. Because, like, at this point, I think 4 comes out, like, early 2027. They're probably late in development for it. They either recruiting because Nintendo's expanding them, so they need, like, another team. I wouldn't be surprised if they're more involved in the next Zelda game, because they were involved in, like, Breath of the Wild and I think Tears. Finally. Magikarp. Some people keep like saying the next game's not going to be a Xeno thing. I don't understand where this is coming from. Like the only reason that would kind of make sense to me is if X Definitive Edition, product from Nintendo, failed like diabolically bad. And I don't think it did particularly good, but I don't think it did like terrible either. Like mega terrible. 3, 6. Okay, we're good on that now. Like a Rune Gate. Let's go there. But it's like, in like almost all the material they use to advertise these new job positions, they showing off Xenoblade. Right? Is it hard confirmation? No. But it's like, come on. Some is Prime Remastered. I think Prime Remastered probably did better. Like, we have that data where we think it didn't even break 1 million, at least yet. Who knows if it has now, but... There's, like, mitigating factors for X I can, like, draw up, honestly. I don't think Nintendo doing zero marketing for it, like, traditional marketing was a good idea. That didn't help at all. But it's also, like, there's a lot of things they can do with Xenoblade to make it way more popular if that's the goal they want. I said it before, the main thing you just have to alter is, like, the gameplay formula. It's not the anime thing. People that say it's, like, too anime to be more popular just wrong. There are more series that are even more anime forward than Blade that are way more popular. It's not the anime thing. I think it's just the gameplay. Or, like, the vast majority of, like, the blame is just gameplay. I would not be... So that's the main thing I expect when we get to Blade 4. I think we're getting a complete alteration of the gameplay. It might look similar at a glance. I think it's going to be probably different, though. That's my main, like, conspiracy theory for Blade 4. I think they changed the gameplay up a lot. I don't think they're gonna go back to, like, turn-based or anything, even though I wouldn't personally mind that. I definitely think they changed the formula up. Only give it like a month. Nah, we had more updated numbers like not too long ago. By the Bible and 3 others. Exactly. It's just a poor excuse. Blasted. Dang it.
Enjoy the show.
Romance everyone like in Fire Emblem. Oh, Christ. No, please. I like the romances that are in Xenoblade because they feel, like, actually good. And there's, like, enough development to them. Don't do it like Fire Emblem. It's like, that works for Fire Emblem, not for Xenoblade. I wouldn't be surprised if they go for more forward, like, action RPG feel. Like, I don't think it's gonna be like Souls or like anything like that, right? Like, let's not get crazy. But if we have like a dodge button or like a parry button, it wouldn't overly surprise me. Oh man, it's Alberto. Oh, Neko was a MILF. Now look, if Xenoblade 3 had a romance feature, I'm just saying, right? Alright, where's this fisherman? Where the heck was this guy? Hello, no originality. Welcome to the stream. Having that for some reason. Wait, really? Huh. Walk in. I'm gonna find this guy. Now, if it was an X, I wouldn't mind that much. Yeah, okay, see? We see the vision here, right? It's like, I'm just saying, there was still like a bit of time before that, like, White Whale 2 got to Earth. I'm just saying. Give me a dialogue box with Elma. I'll find the way to, like, increase that affinity. Cold Steel Lock as Persona-like social link and romance. Oh, God. Alright, we'll lock in for that. Wait, aren't there 4 games in Cold Steel? How does that work? Does it, like, carry over from one game to the next? Bro, where's this fisherman? So really just thing is 2 anime when works like Jujutsu Kaisen, Demon Slayer, and such curb-stomping Western medias. I mean, I don't think we're gonna see things like some like harem manga or anything like get as like popular like JJK. I think it's like a spectrum here, but I think people like saying like some series aren't more popular just because they're anime are kind of missing more important reasons. It's like, yeah, there's gonna be some people that aren't into the anime aesthetic or vibe at all, and they're just gonna be like put off by it wholesale, right? Like, those people are always gonna exist. If something's good enough, though, it will draw an audience. I think Hollow Knight and Silk Song are perfect examples of this. Hello, Michael. Welcome to the stream. It's SC. Yeah, this game is awesome. Hello, Crimson. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. How's it poppin'? Diablo, how about you? And it's pretty funny how the way they did. Okay, I'm kind of looking forward to that. That sounds funny. Yeah, I agree, Jared. The Xenoblade canon relationships are one of the most important elements. It's like, you could legitimately argue that one of the tags or genres of Xenoblade should be romance. It's important in all three of the games. 4, arguably. Actually, no, I would argue X is also heavily focused on love. If not necessarily straight up like traditional romance, it's definitely focused on love, just not a romantic type of love, more like the love for like humanity and finding a place to belong in like mainly humanity. Reboot good? I could not tell you. I've never seen or played it. Report, I got 6 fishing spots for you, my good man. Never thought there would be hidden fishing spots in places like these. This is incredible, truly a perfect report. So then, our job's done in other words. Yep, that's what it means, but first let me say good work. Phew, oh my, finally over. My feet are kind of sore. Yeah, it was kind of hard, but pause. I got to fish for the first time in a while, so I'm pretty happy. First time in a while, she says. Seems it was a good break. Glad to hear that. Left the full reward with the guild, so that should be taken care of. Come up here, take this too. Metal rod trident. New fishing rod, let's go! Oh, pretty nice, right? It's a specially made rod exclusively for big catches. I'm sure you'll be able to use it. Let me offer this as a personal thanks for a job well done. This is an awfully nice rod. Thank you, Estelle. I get that a lot. Yeah, positive. The Fisherman's Guild does not hesitate to invest in the development and standardization of fishing culture. But anyway, can't stay to chat. I've got to get back to the capital and deliver the investigation report. Oh, okay. I'll pray for your safe journey. Guess this is goodbye then. You really helped me out today. Keep up the good work, okay? If you get the chance, drop by the headquarters in the capital. Look forward to it. I think my 2 favorite animes that I've ever watched, Re:Zero at number 1. I'm a massive Re:Zero fan. It's just I never talk about it much. At least in terms of why. But I love Re:Zero a lot. And also 86. I love 86. Ben Bar, Clock Tower. West Roland Gate. Okay, so none of these places where we need to be. If there was more bulk behind it. I think it's like that might be the direction they go for those two. I don't think it was like the emphasis, like the main point for like X though. It's like there's always about like love for like humanity across all the Xeno games, like don't get me wrong, but like Xenoblade 1, the romance is more like the like focus on love is like Shulk and Fiora and also Melly a little bit. Or at least like Melly is love for Shulk as well. And how that goes. Whereas for 2, obviously, like Rex, Pyra, Mithra, Nia. And then 3, obviously, it's like Noah and Mia, right? Like that's one of the most important ones because it affects everything. But then in X, this is like especially driven home. It's driven home in the main campaign as well, but especially in chapter 13. About like the love that we are supposed to have for like humanity conceptually. It's one of the main things people get wrong about X. And it's like the whole like critique I see for like the definitive edition, which is like the resolution of Mira's location. It's like Mira was never meant to be a long-term like home for humanity. That was never like the goal. And like this was also made clear-ish in the original version of X when you have that first introduction to New LA with Lynn's speech in the background. It's like her words are very deliberate there. New LA was a beautiful lie to ourselves. We basically were like telling ourselves that, hey, New LA, this is our home now. We're gonna make a new home away from Earth. Never was meant to be. We were telling a lie to ourselves. We basically gaslit ourselves to believe that. In actuality, Mira was representing us as humanity being adrift, trying to find ourselves again, because we were just like a bunch of like mimeosomes. Like, do we even consider ourselves to be human at that point? That's like one of the main questions we have to resolve by the end of X. And then once that answer is actually resolved, we are able to move on to a place that is probably going to be a more permanent home for humanity. Hello, Darius, and welcome back, Esther. Welcome to the stream. Is Final Fantasy X good? Yes, it's a very great game. A lot of people love it. I don't personally like the ending, but I'm in a vast minority opinion for that. Like, Final Fantasy X's like biggest sin is that like the world design is kind of linear. But like the turn-based gameplay is really good and the characters are amazing and the story is really good. The will to survive, it's partly that. It's like, I would need to think about it more about like the perfect ratio, but it's like 50% that, 50% like love for humanity and like accepting ourselves and like trying to discover what it means to be human. Perfect lie, yeah. It's like I go back to rewatch like that new LA intro for Xenoblade X a lot. And it's like, it's one of my favorite speeches I've ever seen in a game. And it's like, for no reason other than I just love X. That game just affects me. It's, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, it's like the specific line that Lynn gives at the beginning of X is New LA was a beautiful lie to ourselves. Hello, John. Welcome to the stream. My third day of water fasting, no coffee either. Christ, can you have like juice or something? Does milk count? Because like no coffee would imagine you're just mainly trying to talk at the caffeine there, right? Sphere is my favorite FF world. Honestly, when it comes to like, getting into Final Fantasy, I would argue just like look at all the games, see which one looks the coolest to you, and just dive into that one. None of them are connected to each other unless they have the same number to them, right? So like 10 and 10-2 are related, but like 10 and 12, nothing related. Okay, we have 3 other quests we need to do. Nostalgic recipe. I think it's just like only having water, Esther. For what they believe in, there's Lau who lost his will to live. Exactly. It's why I like Lau so much as a villain. Because he represents someone who doesn't have strong convictions. It's like, that's the entire point of Lau. He doesn't really like fully believe in everything that he's doing. It's just a raw, visceral, emotional reaction to the unjust system that was like the White Whale Project Exodus program and like everything humanity left behind and like not being able to like let go of all that. He never truly hated humanity. It was just a really bad emotional break for him. Putting a scoop of ice cream in my coffee today. I heard that's actually good because it is basically just like cream and sugar. Now I'm sleepy and hungry. Yeah, welcome to dieting. It's the worst, right? Aben Bar. I gotta talk to some dude called Denzel. Yo, Washington, where you at? Three-eyed soup? What the hell is this? Ten-stack crepe? Oh god, give me. Isn't vanilla ice cream and coffee an actual drink? I think it is. It's probably like something in Italy, I think. Ah, there's Denzel. Finally, Tabitha woke up. Yeah, sure. Trafficking such a fuss. Don't let it bother you. It's all part of the job, really. As Estelle says, incidentally, apparently you have some kind of job for us. Investigate a certain recipe and find its ingredients. How about it? Got the time? Yeah, sure. What recipe am I investigating? Right, so what I'd like you to find is a recipe for a certain stew. We'll call it Roland-style hodgepodge stew for now. Roland-style hodgepodge stew? To be honest, that sounds about as appetizing as that potluck we found in a chest once. Yes, it sounds like it'd be hard to keep down. Now it's just a temporary name. Anyway, I want you to investigate that recipe. If you ask around town, I'm sure you'll find something. Apparently every home used to make it back in the old days. Some old folks who know about cooking then. Doesn't seem like younger people know about what old families cooked. Reasonable conclusion. We just don't have enough information about the recipe itself. Be nice to know what goes into it at least. That's a good point, but sorry, but you'll have to ask about Radford. You'll need to ask Radford about the recipe. Wants to ask Radford? He's the one who brought it up in the first place. Apparently he ate this nostalgic meal in his dreams. He's been begging me to make it for him ever since. That's why you requested the job. A guild job just for a stew? I mean, was it really that good? May not necessarily be because of the flavor, but I'm sure that's the case. Anyway, that's the story. I'd really like to serve it up. What a moving tale to make a reality, a sweet dream of memories past. I shall be glad to assist. Radford's finally awake. Let's feed him to celebrate his recovery. Yeah. We'll start by asking Radford about the recipes. Anything else we need to know before we go? Would you mind also picking up the ingredients needed? It might use some kind of rare ingredients after all. No problem. If anything, if ingredients are what you want, then ingredients you shall have. Good to hear. Can't believe how fired up I'm getting over this. Can't wait to do nothing. Yeah, don't you worry. We'll leave no stone unturned in the search. Expect some good news to come your way soon. Thanks. Three-eyed soup? What is the triclope? Yeah. Oh, fuck no. There he is. Foundation of them using the area's primal, the side quest, and the decision to spare allows about having love for humanity in spite of the bad. Exactly. It's like, it's also one of the reasons I think that like the custom character works so well for Xenoblade X, because you're basically starting from nothing with no connections and no like past memories of humanity. You're basically starting from zero and you're building up your love for humanity and like the humanity that is still there from scratch throughout X. I think it's part of the reason why it works so well. Put on my beer coat. Hey, no worries, Space Butler. Absolutely no worries. What an awful day to have eyes RP in general, chat. Oh, Christ. Isn't the meal ready yet? It's an old recipe, so I'm sure the chef is having trouble. Can we have a moment? Oh, who's this but Cassie's girl? You need something from me? We'd like to ask you about the recipe you ordered from Denzel. Oh, that dish? Do you mean the stew I dreamed of? Yes, that recipe. Actually, we got a request from Denzel. You'll be looking for the stew. I can taste your success already. I'm counting on you. Thanks, but we need your help before we start, sir. We'd like to hear about the details about the recipe. Not just what went into it or the flavoring, but where you had it, anything. I see. Well then. First, as I'm sure you know, the recipe was for a stew. Yeah, thanks, bro. I seem to remember the base flavor was black pepper. The only thing I can think of where like the base flavor is black fucking pepper would be like steak au poivre. But even then, steak. In what universe is black pepper the base ingredient? Not the ingredient, the base flavor. In what universe? It was a spicy, invigorating stew. Was it? Right. Strong black pepper. Got it. This dude has no tongue. Go on, please. The main ingredient was meat. Oh, hell yeah. I think. You could probably also use white fish. That's not a substitute. But I like meat, so we'll say meat for now. True! A big chunk of meat, yeah! Bone and all, hell yeah! So tender that it just falls off, oh yeah! Also, I know some herbs were used. We'll go to the, garden and get some lawn clippings. But I can't remember what kind. I remember the smell, but I can't remember what it was the smell of. Ah, it's so frustrating. So the main ingredient was meat or fish, but you want meat, bone and all. Okay, check. And lastly, there were herbs used, but you don't know the exact types. Is that it? Well, that's fairly specific. Is it? Oh yes, this should be sufficient information for us to begin our recipe hunt. That's like every stew in existence. Yeah, so like, so we season it with like salt and pepper and like there's meat in there and like, you could use fish, I guess. Yeah, you shoved like some, you fucking threw a herb in it. What else? That's kind of it. That's like every stew in existence. You go to any corner of the globe and no matter what culture you interact with has a recipe that is basically that. This should be sufficient information for us to begin our recipe hunt. Yeah, sure. I hope that helped a bit. It's plenty. Thanks very much. Well then, happy hunting. I'm really looking forward to hearing you found the recipe. Yeah. To ChatGPT. Black pepper soup, naughty. If salt and pepper you're seasoning, you're definitely northern hemisphere. I mean, for like eggs and stuff, like it's fine enough, right? Like for like steak as well, it's fine. For chicken though, it's a war crime. Again, I said this before. There's a few seasonings I need to have on chicken. Salt, black pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, paprika. That's mandatory. Like, that's the bare minimum for chicken for me. Who's not getting the Xenosaga 2 curry recipe? Oh, God. X also doesn't follow the usual Star Wars, Star Trek sci-fi formula. Humanity crash landing on an alien world and trying to survive is not used as much. Good point, yeah. Where the fuck am I going? And the elderly. Okay, where are all the old people at? Church, right, hold on. Hi, Kevin. Oh, hey, everyone. Great work out there. Yeah, you too, Kevin. You were a big help. Thanks for taking care of Tio and the others. It was nothing, no big deal. Anything for my beloved Estelle. Again with that stuff, come on. Really be a good match for someone else we know in the smooth talker department. Smooth talker, Shara, you wound me. I take beauty very seriously. I mean every compliment that passes my lips. That makes it kind of worse. Anyway, what are you going to do now, Kevin? Well, I think I'll keep working my way around the countryside, visiting the churches, beating off in the wind. I've got some business I need to take care of. Just a spot of business, huh? Or so you say, but it's probably really important, isn't it? Was it really just a coincidence you happened to stop here? Oh, Estelle, sometimes you're so sharp it hurts. Like cheddar. Well, all that aside, I hope we can trade info sometime soon. Take care of yourself, Estelle. You too. Your deeds of late have reached even my ears. You have done well to overcome this hardship. Allow me to offer my own thanks. Aha, it feels kind of embarrassing being complimented by you, Father. Greeting the afflicted and conquered in the Grand Cathedral, we owe you much. I simply did my duty as a priest. Still, it is a great comfort to me to see Estelle's growth in these troubled times. Even when you continue on to your next appointed destination, do not forget the feelings of today. I won't. Now, if you'll excuse us, Father, please take care. I thought for certain he was going to have something. Yeah, I think that's part of the reason I like X so much as well. It's because like I love the mystery of being like abandoned on that like weird alien world and just like trying to find a way to survive. The land of our memories. Our wedding here in Roland. To swear I love the place we met may sound kind of simple, but there's a holy sense to it. Where is that? Capital's Grand Cathedral. Oh, okay. Alright. Old people, old people, old people, old people. So, during the actual main story of Chapter 4, you couldn't go 4 feet without finding an old guy. Now they've gone like extinct. Estelle! Hey, Luke. Thank Ideas, you're all better. Nothing wrong with me now. Kinda sad when I woke up, though. I was having this totally sweet dream in this the whole time. Were you now? A dream where I was the best bracer ever and went all over doing awesome stuff. I was so awesome you didn't even compare. Dreams of children. Well, do your best to make it happen, okay? Just you wait, I'll be better than you at the instant I get my badge. casual. But yeah, Estelle, what about a duel? Oh boy, you're still on about that, huh? I did promise, but you're really sure you want a duel? Actually, I was gonna say not today. I mean, I totally caused you a ton of trouble with everything, so I'm totally gonna spare you the humiliation of losing today. Yeah, sure. Humiliation is my biggest worry here. But yeah, I understand. We'll have a reckoning another time, okay? You better be ready. Luke, the amazing, awesome swordsmanship is gonna send you packing. Like the Broncos, you better make sure you practice then. Otherwise, Luke the Amazing is going home on a stretcher again. Damn. Here, same to you. Yeah, beat that kid, Estelle. You going to Sky 3rd after this? Yes. I have all the Trails games on Steam besides the latest one. We're just gonna go in order. Estelle, Luke's all about it. He keeps talking about the dream he had while he was asleep, though, the loser. It really sounds like he liked it. Mirror's my favorite open world ever. Same here. Besides, like, an MMORPG, right? Because, like, pitting anything against Azeroth for me is, like, one-sided. But decided any of the names yet? Oh yeah, the kitties. Not yet. Thought of a few, but I just can't decide. I hope I can decide before they grow up. Naming pets before they grow up is generally good practice, you know. Little advice there. I like how we're getting like wrap up for all those various characters and side quests we did. That's cool. For me, there's like 2 open world RPGs that are not MMOs that stand out above the rest for me. X, obviously. Product development Nintendo Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition. But also Elden Ring. And the funny thing with Elden Ring for me was I didn't even enjoy it that much my first playthrough. I fell in love with the game head over heels in my second. Right. Back into it. We're going to go through back orders on a lumber. Good luck with that. Oh, the Orbital place, I think, has an old guy there. He had the best braces. It sounds like a nightmare. Yeah, kid needs to have larger aspirations. You aren't already off onto your next job, are you? You say that, but first we need to do some work around here. Come on back here. Oh yeah, and bring that Joshua boy with you. Yeah, sure. Great work out there. That's the idea. I bet you share a drink with me. I'm afraid I'll have to leave that pleasure to Herbert or Faulkner. And roll in for a while. Oh, the maid. Yeah, the maid's cook. Old guy. I've heard the details of what happened from Ina. Okay, yeah, cool. Fog that bends dreams. We're in the middle of it and we don't know much more. From region to region and get some real answers. They plan on keeping the full truth of the incident from the citizenry as well. Now I wish to scare them. Off to new horizons, not trails from horizons. Take care, Mr. Klaus. Bro, does anyone know this freaking recipe? It's all thanks to you. The best tea in stacks. Does no one know this fish recipe? I've talked to like every NPC here. Anyone in here? What about in here? What about in here? Oh, they're safe. Combat feels MMO-ish. Yeah, that's one of the things for me, where it's like the combat in Xenoblade, mainly in 1 and X, but also you could argue 2 and 3 to a lesser extent, because it's like a modification of like the formula from 1 and X. Definitely feels like inspired by like a hotkey MMO, like World of Warcraft. Maybe not necessarily just World of Warcraft, but it definitely feels inspired by it. But I also think it's probably one of its like greatest flaws, because it doesn't really understand what makes that combat system or that style of combat fully engaging and enjoyable. Like, you need responsiveness varied abilities and utility, a steady rotation, and good mechanical feedback. I think that's like one of the things Xenoblade struggles with the most. Did Junior and Momo even have the reproductive tools? Oh god, I didn't really think about that. Why is there like a... Why do I vaguely remember a piece of lore that says yes? I forget. Was it in Saga 3? I don't know. Guess Uni really does understand how I feel. You can use the Ouija board to consult the dead if you don't find more old people. I've only played part of DMC once, so I wouldn't be able to tell you, Crimson. Okay, hold on. I gotta just look this one up. Trails in the Sky SC Nostalgic Recipe, not critic. At the Renon General Goods to speak with Bloom on the second floor. Okay. There's like 2 specific NPCs apparently. General Goods Store. Could we have a moment of your time? What is it? Is something wrong? No, nothing like that. I just have a quick question. About the stew. I know the one. He's been really popular around here. Could you tell us anything about it? I could tell you plenty. It was your standard dish in every household back in my day. Denzel said something like that too. This has to be the one. To that particular dish, ma'am, would you happen to know the ingredients? Well, yes and no. The recipe I know is probably a little different than what you're looking for. I don't mind telling you my version. I just want to make sure you're aware of that before you pass it on. Different how? I thought it might be the same recipe. Whatever do you mean? My recipe is the one that's been passed down in my family for generations. And with any family recipe, it's been tweaked here and there over the years. The flavor's not likely what it used to be. If that's fine with you, what do you think? It's been updated a bit, but maybe that's okay. I'd like to find the original if we can. Would be ideal, but we can't afford to be picky. A slightly different version beats handing the client nothing at all. I agree. It would be hardly due to turn her down after she's so kindly offered. I see what you guys mean. You like it then. Wonderful. Wait right there. I'll go grab my recipe book. Thank you. Can I have the book instead? She sure is taking her sweet time. Now, don't be so impatient. She may be quite spry for her age, but she is many, many years her elder. Christ. We should practice tolerance and wait for the old girl. Oh, goodness, that's right. Well, no wonder I can't find it. I sold it. I'm sorry, children. I kept you waiting much longer than I meant to. I'd simply be fuming were I in your shoes. No way. You didn't take that long. So, did you find your recipe book? About that. I hadn't thought about it until I started looking, but I actually gave it away a while back. What? Oh. It completely slipped my mind. I'm so sorry. He'd said he made a hobby of keeping older books and asked if he could add it to this collection. I hadn't cracked it open in years, so I thought nothing of handing it over to him. Only I wasn't always so generous. You'll find out who got it either, man. What a pain. No point in cursing our luck. What's done is done. Our time would be better spent figuring out who else we can do. Perhaps we could ask around and see if anyone knows the man with the recipe book. And get to it. You said he liked collecting old books, right? If you have any idea who that might be, we should try to find them first. I'm afraid that's all about I can remember. Okay, cool. You have a pretty big clue. Can't be too many guys out there who collect old books for fun. Yes, thank you for your help. We'll come to see you again if we need to. In case we don't, you have yourself a wonderful day, ma'am. Okay, so she was useless. Good. House west of the Ben Bonds because rat in the East Room. Okay, let's go do this. Wrong freaking place. Down here. Apparently you're supposed to know this person likes books or something. Looking at a stew recipe. I'd heard of it, yes, but I never made it. I was always so busy helping my parents that meals were very simple, really. I could visit someone else. Hey Jmulls, where do you think we should draw the line between needing to explain mechanics in Xenogames better and customization for individual characters in the party as a whole? I think for me, when it comes to like in-game tutorials, Monolith just needs to move away from like relying on text boxes too much. It's like people don't want to read all that. They just want to play a video game, right? And like first impressions matter. The combat has to be like somewhat fun and engaging and responsive out the gate. And not just like press one button, wait 8 seconds, press another button. I think like trying to like explain the various systems and how the stats work, maybe not necessarily the stats, but like mainly how the game mechanics work, to a somewhat deep level, telling that through the game in the main story would go a long way. Panel's almost complete. What? It's like Trail's supposed to be like wrapping up soonish? Stell, what is it? Nothing too important, really. Just kind of admiring your massive collection of books. Indeed, I'm quite proud of my collection. Collecting old books is my calling, and this is my cathedral, more or less. Old books is a calling. I wonder what's, maybe it's worth asking. You've lost me, I'm afraid. Yeah, we need a book. Miss Bloom's recipe book, right? Oh yeah, I asked her to give me that a while back. Wait, seriously? She said it had a lot of traditional local recipes, so I wanted to make sure I preserved it. She entrusted it to my care. Yeah, that sounds about right. Grope for straws and eventually you come up big. Yeah, big grope in action. Let's have a look at the infinite wisdom of the ancients then. No, I don't mind at all. The hitch would be I'm not entirely sure where it is, come to think. Definitely in my archive, I know that much. I think it would be faster if we just search for yourselves. So we can handle that at least. Bloom's recipe book is on the shelf. Read it. Oh, Lord help me. Okay. Notepad. Oh. Got the recipe written down. Why is she looking like that? To be totally honest, I'm not sure it makes any sense, but we can't leave figuring it out to the professionals. We need the ingredients list at least, so let's go and report. Oh, it doesn't even tell me. Okay. Okay. What we need. Actually. Better idea. Fuck off. No, game. I can't take a screenshot because, like, the hotkeys move you out of it. Fine, I'll have to, like, type it down. Alright. Aged miso times 1. Maple sugar times 2. Fresh herb times 5. Black pepper times 4. Vintage wine times 1. Kibbled salt times 5. Dragon beans times 2. We are just making chili. Juicy bone times 2. According to the director, Trails is about 80 and 90% done. However, Kondo lies is a common meme in the community, so take it with a grain of salt. Ah, okay, so who knows? Got it. All this further? Yeah. I wouldn't mind if he's lying either. We could have been thieves. Can you just take a screenshot? The problem is every time I do like the hotkeys for it, it like takes me out of the page so I can't get the actual screenshot. I just typed it down though. All right, let's head. I need to check what I have. Okay, do I have juicy bone? I have 12 of these. Okay, so juicy bone is done. Do I have dragon beans? I have dragon beans. Kibbled salt. I have enough. Vintage wine. I have 3. I need 1. Okay, good. Black pepper. I need 4. I have 15. Fresh herb. I need 5. I have 20. Maple sugar. I need 2. I have 20. Aged miso. Do I have any of that? Do I not have aged miso? Really? The one ingredient I don't freaking have? Rather. Can't believe it. Of all the ingredients I didn't have. Chicken beans are yummy. There's got to be like an IRL recipe book for trails, right? Like they have to have made that at some point. Hope there's some ingredients around here. Do we go back to that one guy now? Yeah, go talk to Denzel. Alright, Denzel Washington, I got your shit. Hey Estelle, how's the investigation going? Right, well, we found a recipe. Whoa, you already found it? Man, you guys are fast. Braces are incredible. Might want to hold that praise. Why is that? Well, you see, an altered version of the original. I see, so that's it. Still can't be too greedy. I'll call it a job finished with that recipe. Sorry, Denzel. It'd have been the best if we'd found the original, but the basic parts probably won't be that different. I'll smooth over the rest with my instinct and experience. Pretty confident now, that's a chef. I go over the result of an investigation. I see. It's more or less what I expected. It does use some surprising ingredients. Can I really get to cooking this? Well done here, pretty much, is what I'd like to say, but also ask for the ingredients. True, that was part of our job. Should we go and collect them then? Just a second. Yeah, we got everything. Hell yeah. Hand it over. Good work, now we're set. Whether I can make a meal that'll satisfy the old man or not, the rest is up to my skill. All right, bang a gong, we're on. Yeah, bang a gong. Massive bang in action. I see, so you couldn't find the original recipe. Really sorry. We asked a lot of people, but in the end, we never found anyone who knew it. We're terribly sorry, sir. Ultimately, it was my selfish request anyways. You don't need to be so worried. Well, I'll admit it's a bit sad to know I'll never taste that flavor again, though. But Radford, it might be a bit early to give up. Oh? I'm sure the meal I made will be close to that flavor. The recipe you guys brought still has a nostalgic flavor. And while you all are talking, it's getting cold. Yeah. It looks pretty good. Is that a whole tomato in there? What is that? Hello? You should eat it while it's hot. What is this bowl? Half that shit was not in the recipe list. Not in the recipe. To think of us watching on the sidelines. I've been sitting here dealing with such a lovely smell for a while now. My stomach is rumbling like Attack on Titan. We got to talking a bit too much. Well, let me have at it. Is it weird that I'm fine with cheese on a pizza but not on a burger? Wait, what do you have a burger with it? Is it just like bun and meat? I'm not a big burger guy myself, so. Chew, chew. Woo, woo! Gulp. It's a bit nerve-wracking. I know this flavor. What is it? This is it. This is the stew I ate in my dreams. Woohoo! Oh my. Huh. Oh, really? Yes, really. It's not even slightly different from the nostalgic flavor that I remember. When I wanted to eat, what I dreamed of eating was exactly this. That's incredible, Denzel. You perfectly replicated a recipe from a dream. I mean, I was pretty confident, but dude, the power scale is about to be crazy with this. I'm a bit too generous. No, don't be humble. The meal is perfect. Watch this dude not having taste buds. This is what I wanted in every way. Choo Choo Best Girl mentioned. Oh God. It brings me back to those lost days of my youth. The girl I admired was ever so good at this recipe. I shed many manly tears the day she wed. Oh my God, that's why. It's because it was because the woman we originally got the recipe book from, because she gave it off to someone else. That was her. They can get soppy. Never heard of that. Sounds like you were quite the passionate one in your youth, old guy. That's the beauty of youth. Beauty of youth, indeed. Everything has changed since then. Even that angel of a girl is now a dried apricot. Who are you calling a dried apricot, you old fart? Their voices. Yep, called it. Miss Bloom. Really, to badmouth a lady in front of such a large crowd. You're as twisted an old man as ever, you. No, it's just a play on words. What is it, ma'am? We don't see you here much. Yeah, it's been a while. These people came by my home to ask about the recipe a bit ago, and, well, I was curious, so I came by to see. So this recipe's, it's a cooking style passed down in my family. This stew was my best recipe when I was a girl. I made it often for Radford here. Well, clue us into that before. So that means the girl this old man admired was... Oh, time is a cruel master indeed. What did you say? No, nothing. Well, one way or the other, I'm just happy to see people eating this old recipe again. Yes, and I've come down all this way, let me make it for the first time in a while. You all should enjoy the flavor of tradition yourselves. Hooray, don't mind if I do. Please, I'd love the chance to observe some of the tricks to this recipe firsthand. Let me borrow the kitchen. Yeah, the tricks to the recipe. Throw shit in a pot, whack it on the grill, and just like let it go. Easy. Pepper pottage. Double P. Another one bites the dust. To go 4,000 HP restore. Cures KO. Nice. Okay. Drink your liquor, do not be drunk by it. I wait atop the clock tower, Anton. Out in the snow soon, oh god. Just use Ultra Instinct to dodge all the snowflakes, you're welcome. Alright, talk to me, Anton. Goddess, I beg of you, help me find a way to get close to that gorgeous woman. Got a second? Huh? Oh, hello. Are you from the guild by any chance? Yep, that's right. We saw you post on the board. Would you be Anton? That's me, the one and only Anton from the capital. Oh, God. And though we've only just met, my request is fairly urgent. I'm pretty sure we've met this dude before. Play Toho with the snow, yeah. Grab like a samurai sword and like slash every snowflake down the middle. You gotta aura farm when you take out the trash. And not slip on ice. That's a big one, actually. I don't think the job will be too hard, though. What do you say? Are you ready to hear me out? Yeah, sure. What does it need us to do? Right, well, you see, I'd like you to gather ingredients for a certain medicine. Okay. Put aside the monster bits, I'm not too familiar with what a pearl glass is, but it does sound familiar. Pearl glasses are river fish. I need their livers to make the medicine I want. Yummy. They're found primarily in freshwater rivers with a lot of flowing water plants. Fresh water, plenty of plant life. All right, got it. Done writing it down? Great! It's all you then. Don't let me down, guys. That's it? Hold on a second, we still got questions. Oh, why? What more do you need to know? I gave you lots of details. You said you were making medicine. What kind of medicine is it and for what purpose? We need to know both its name and intended use. Well, why should I tell you that? Any medicine used incorrectly can be a deadly poison. As protectors of the peace, we cannot support or condone any criminal activity. Mostly. Yep, exactly. If you've nothing to hide, then it shouldn't be a problem to tell us. Suppose it makes sense, alright? What I'm looking to make is a medicine called Deacet Secret. For a while after you take it, no amount of liquor can get you drunk. I heard about it from Father Divine, so I trust that it works as described. Dude, Olivia's gonna need that when he goes drinking with Cher. Not even a little drunk. That's pretty incredible, actually. Also highly dangerous. How curious, how interesting. Yeah, you can die from alcohol poisoning without ever knowing. What nonsense. Drinking without getting drunk is, I mean, what's even the point of drinking in the first place? The way you drink's kinda messed up in the first place, Cher. Why do you need that medicine? Is there some upcoming party you cannot gracefully extricate yourself from? Oh my god, it's Aina, isn't it? Sort of. You might say it's a drinking party, and no, I can't back out. That's why I need the medicine, yeah. Let's go with that. I understand the feeling all too well. Do you really need to get that drunk, though? He's going on like a drinking party with Aina. Guaranteed. Watch. Can you just drink a little and stop? This is ridiculous. Trying to cheat your way out of a good buzz and insult to responsible drinkers everywhere. I like how Sherazad is just like in it for the love of the game. I can hardly believe you would talk about drinking responsibly with a straight face. I'm sure the irony is completely lost on her. Anyway, you satisfied now? Yeah, I suppose. Once we have the ingredients, we'll come back here and deliver them to you. Awesome, thank you. Good luck, my future depends on it, so please don't take this request lightly. Can't see on how on earth your future depends on this, but sure, okay. Okay, what do we need? Okay. Busting out the notepad one more time, baby. Monster carapace times 5. Savory pinion. What the hell's a pinion times 5? Oh, probably a fish. Prickly seed. Pause times 5. And then pearl glass times 1. With lots of reeds. Would that be in, like, the mist forest? Savory pinion, I have 90 of these. I need 5. Okay, that's good. Monster carapace. Done. Okay, I have 45. I need 5. Prickly seed. I'm pretty sure I have those. Yes, I have 75. I need 5. I need 1 pearl glass then. Alright, we're off the fish. Being with Sherazad is like eating a forbidden fruit. Damn. Alright. Wait, could it be the Bright family home? Brother. Okay, both of them nice. Don't hit Tita like that. I'll beat you senseless. Clapped. Now the clapping machine. Yeah, is this it? Hook, line, and sinker. Heavy tackle created exclusively to catch a big fish. A masterpiece of design in the pursuit of giant fishy foes. Let's go with cop. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Might not be the space. I don't know if there's any reeds here. It might be the forest. Another cop, okay. Okay. I gotta look this one. Okay, I don't know where it is. Trails in the Sky SC. Deacet Secret. Where's this fish at? Oh, it's actually quite a few. Elise Highway River, Milch Main Road, Pool. Okay. Elise Highway. There should be like a river somewhere around here. It's close to the gate down here. Blast him with that. Get it with that. No shot. Miss me with a bow. Enjoy the show. Charizard have immunity, so she never gets drunk. Yeah, true. She has poison immunity. I forgot to take that piece of equipment off of her from Trails in the Sky Chapter 1, so she just has it now. Ah, yeah, these are the reeds. Okay. Earthworm! We need a pearl glass, pearl glass. Come on. They did not get away! Alright, on this episode of River Monsters, I'm still bright. And on this episode of River Monsters, I got a cough. Hold on. Lock in. Is it East versus West? Or man against man? Fuck off. Is it East versus West? Or is it man against man? Watch. Nailed it. Okay, we got a trout. Come on. Give me the pull glass. Give me that fish. Give me that fillet of fish. Give me that fish. It did not get away. Come on. I need you all to lock in with me. I'm gonna get this pull glass. I did not. Okay, lock in. Oh, come on. Woo, come on. Wah. Oh, shit. Come on, lock in. Earthworm, mine. Need it. Want some more of it. Come on. Got it. Come on. Oh! Take care, Crimson. Thanks for doing it again. I'm gonna get this pull glass, so help me God. It's gonna be mine. Ow! Am I doing this right? Come on. I can do it. Believe in the dream that believes in me. Give me the fish. I got 9 more earthworms left. Come on. Don't let this get down to the wire. Come on, 2-minute drill here. Come on. I'm on it. Give me this fucking fish. Come on. Stop giving me a cup! Come on. Give me the pull glass. Give it to me. Produce results. Give me this fucking fish. Give it to me now. Provide me the fish. Stop leaving me. I need the fish. Come on. Oh, dude, I can't get this thing. Wait, how to get the bamboo rod? Bamboo rod. Norwich doing threat led a case? Wait, what? I missed something back in chapter 3. Oh my god, there are little side events that you can like miss out on. How many fishing rods have I been missing out on? Bro, I've been missing out on so much. How do I get earthworms at least? Oh my god, the drop by plant type monsters. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I think I legitimately have to just like repeat this until I get it. It's like pure RNG, I think. Come on. Lock in. Come on. Eye the tiger. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Enough with the trout. Give it to me. I want the pearl glass. Give me this fucking fish. I want it. I need it. I'm going to get it. Produce results. Give it to me. Okay. The trout's okay. It's cool. Give me the pearl glass. Give me the pearl glass, game. Give me this fucking fish. It's like I'm fishing for a Legion artifact appearance for Ret Paladin in WoW Legion. Give me this fish. Provide it to me. I keep getting trout out the ass. Bro, how many trout am I gonna get? Give me this fish. I want the pearl glass. Bring me the pearl glass. Bullshit. Bring me the pearl glass. I want it. I need it. I don't care about Magikarp. It's like low-key annoying me, by the way, how many like fishing rods I missed out on. I need the remake what actually just tells you all the side activities you can do. Let's go! Let's go! Pearl glass. All we needed. Oh my god, finally. Watch us die here. You know what? I'm not even taking the risk. I am not risking it. Everything can die.
Seems you came up short.
Oh my god, we did it, finally. Oh my god, okay, we can get out of this hellhole now. Son of a bitch. Come on. Save me, Olivier. Thank you for critting there, by the way.
Enjoy the show.
I'm not allowing Tita to die. I'm getting us all back. Not to Lahan, to Roland. I'm getting us back to Roland, so help me God. I'm dragging everyone back there, and it's the last thing I do. Okay, report. I should have everything. Got a second? Huh? Oh, wow, back already? Could it be? Did you bring the ingredients for the medicine? Right, you are. Go ahead and check them out. Let's go. But you did. You got all of them. Thank you. Thank you, Braces. Woohoo. Come on, let's go get this baby made. We're coming with you? Naturally, you're the ones who helped make this all possible. It's only right that we taste the sweet moment of truth together. Kinda get the sentiment, but this is just weird. Well, whatever. Let's go with him and get this job closed out. How can we refuse an invitation to bask in his glory? That's what I like to hear. Off to Father Divine we go. Where we stop, nobody knows. Huh? Thank you for waiting. The medicine is done. Here, take it. This is Diaset's secret. Gulp, this is the medicine I've been looking for. This is it, a medicine to keep you from getting drunk no matter how much you drink. That is true. However, the effect is only applicable if you follow all directions and use the correct dose. Yahoo! I finally got it! Now I can confess my feelings to Aina with my head held high. I wrote this game. I'm locked in with how the writers think, with how they feel, with how they act, with how they are. Deep in the subconscious regions of their hearts. I'm in there like swimwear. I told you, I knew this guy was trying to get with Aina. I knew it. I knew it. The moment he mentioned he needed to be able to drink for a long period of time, I knew it. That drug is not going to help him, by the way. This is a failing game. What? What? Did he just say Aina? Well, I can't let that go. Yeah, that lovely lady in the guild. She's apparently a heavy drinker, but that's no problem as long as I'm prepared. If I drink this medicine, I can invite her out and survive. You made that medicine to take Aina on a date? That's both gutsy and kind of pathetic. Still thinking about it, this might be a golden opportunity. Dump her off to this guy and I don't have to worry about it anymore. If we miss this moment, no one might ever drink Aina under. I like the way you think. I'd love to see Aina get crushed under the weight of her liquor for once. Oh, so you'll help? I'd like you to find a way to invite her out from the guild. A noble mission. We will endeavor to do our utmost to aid you. We're meeting up at the bar work. That should be fine. Once she hears there's drinking involved, I'm sure Aina will show up. Hold it, Shara. Now, what's the problem? We're already on board with it. We should always strive to go that extra inch for our client. Oh god, we're sending this dude up to die. Right. She just wants to drink, doesn't she? Man, I knew I was ready to hire Braces. You really care about your clients. I'm heading to the bar, so see you in a bit. Let us be off, brother. Thank God I need you to win. Need you to win her heart so she leaves me alone. I hope Anton survives. He won't. That young man is far too hasty. I still haven't even finished explaining the medicine. I'm sure it'll be fine. I doubt that Aina will take up the offer anyway. Just you watch. Anyway, come by the bar if you're interested. I'll try to get Aina there. Oh god, here we go. I like how we brought Tita here. Alright, girl. We're gonna show you what not to do. I came by because I was curious, but it seems like Shara and Aina aren't here yet. I wonder if she's, couldn't convince her. Because I can see and wait for a bit. But I don't think we'll have to wait. What? Oh, here we go. Sorry to drag you all the way out here, Aina. Will the guild house be okay? Yes, I'm having Ridge mind the front of the house for now. An important part of the receptionist's work is to talk with clients, after all. Forgive me for making you come out here when you're so busy. No, don't let it bother you. Now, what was it you wanted to talk about? Then let us begin. Yes, please. She really brought it. Apparently she made it a consultation. That's not gonna work. She's in work mode. Well, it is a kind of consultation, I guess, but I wonder if Aina will get mad. Probably. This is not gonna end well. Well then, fine, a toast to this wonderful meeting of minds. Hey, yes, let's. Sure, I don't mind, but are you okay, Anton? Drinking before a consultation. It's okay, bring it on. I may look like this, but my tolerance for alcohol is pretty amazing. Ha ha! Oh, was that so? I guess you really can't tell by looking. Well, then cheers. Why is Olivier there? He's gonna die too. I thought they just started, but they're already drinking. But Olivier's participating too then. Did he have some of that medicine? I think he took some. Otherwise, he wouldn't look that confident, right? Oh, God. They're both about to die. I like how these two are just, like, looking on, by the way. What direction is which? Perspective changes. I like how Tita and Stella are just, like, looking on here. What's the party doing now? This one dude, right here. He wants to get, damn it. Damn it, he wants to get with her, but she has a liver made from the gods. Alcohol, like, does not affect it, right? It's like throwing beer into, like, an empty cavern, like the Grand Canyon. It has, like, no effect. So, this bozo, right here, had us run around the map and get a very rare fish so he could make a medicine that supposedly raises your alcohol tolerance. But the dumbass left the priest that made the medicine for him before we got an explanation about the dosage and how it actually works. So this is probably gonna fail cataclysmically. Oh, really? What a joke, Aina. Yep. Now then, let's get to the main topic. May I inquire as to the nature of your request? Yeah, so about that. Aina. Yes? Please go. Please go out with me. At least he's straightforward with it. Is this a guild request? Go out? You mean like that? Yes, please. I cannot bear to live without you anymore. Well, that's rather sudden. I'm not sure how to respond. I can understand Aina's confusion. The bonds of man and woman are not such that rationality might know. They are not a problem that one might solve through thinking. But I need to have some kind of solution. Am I just supposed to just live crushed under the weight of those feelings? Fear not, young man, I have an excellent plan. Shall we settle things with a contest? Yeah. Everyone, load into Call of Duty Black Ops 1. We're gonna do this shit like men. Yeah? Throwing knives only. Contest? Meaning? The battle stage, a bar. Having said that, the weapons at your disposal should be clear. I see. A drinking contest then. Hello, random. Welcome to the stream. Her liver's an all-consuming void, yeah. Well, now that's an interesting suggestion. Still, it would be unjust to cast poor Anton into this ring as such. Let us attach a handicap to Aina. Alright, but what kind of handicap? Connect 4 best of 3. Absolutely. I shall take the field with Anton. In other words, you contest the two of us. Alright, I accept your challenge. Aina's about to kill both of them. We're gonna lose a party member because of this. Now we're talking. I will serve as referee then. However, I have my own condition. What condition would that be? We'll use the strongest liquor they have here. Oh, God. She's going nuclear. I apologize, but I can't waste too much time on this. Understood. As expected from Aina. That should be enough for now. There's enough to make a rhino-sider go cross-eyed. Thank you, Faulkner. Just pure Everclear. Now, shall we begin? I am ready. Let's. Alright, I'll do my best. And they're off. Yeah, this scene's gonna go crazy in the remake. I sure hope that medicine works. It won't. Ah, that's 5. Really hits you right in the gut. I have cleared 5 myself as well. That would be 10 between the two of you then, and 500 for Aina. Pretty good pace, I'd say. Yes, really, perhaps too good, though. If you blow through it too fast, the liquor will hit you all at once, you know. No, I wouldn't get that junk over this. Indeed, my liver feels especially strong today as well. Now let us keep up the pace. They're both dead. Both of them look pretty good. I wonder if this is the effect of the medicine. But Aina's expression hasn't changed at all, and she hasn't had any medicine. She's built different. Well, she is Aina, but this might be a better match than I thought. 07 Olivia, was nice knowing you, yeah. You, 20! Jesus Christ! And how are you two? I finished 10. 10. Oh, that was my 10th as well. She's outpacing both of them, and they're both, like, roided up. That's crazy. Well, then they're also a 20. You're evenly matched. My, what a surprise. Your pace hasn't slowed at all since we started drinking. Hey, just like I said at the start, right? But I gotta admit, my throat's burning a bit. Yeah, it feels like it's been scorched. You don't feel it at all, Aina? Oh, is something wrong with your throat? Do you have a cold? I was asking the wrong person, it seems. Circling back to this game, understanding my sense of comedy. If you're not feeling well, don't force yourself, Force Awakens. I don't want to cause trouble for the store, after all. Yeah. Let us continue our match. 15. Oh, even my stomach burns. Oh, Anton? What is it? Are you feeling okay? Seems like you spaced out there. No, I'm okay. Of course, I can see through time. Anton, keep it together, man. The medicine's effect hasn't faded yet. Yes. That hangover's better kill him. Aina's already drunk quite a lot herself. No matter how strong a drinker she is, her limit should be close. But Olivier, she doesn't seem bothered at all. Just look at her. She's not even the slightest bit red. Gulp. Huh? What is it, you two? If you're a man, then be not troubled by such trivial things. Hello, newbie. Welcome to the stream. No, so because you're a ginger. Nah, Reddit's the best, trust. Until they're not biased. Beyond here, it is a battle of wills. Now, overcome it with your love and courage. Love and courage. Got it. Are you sure you're okay? If you're not feeling well, then you should give up sooner rather than later. Thank you for your thoughtfulness, but we have no intention of surrendering. Yes, this is where things really get started. Now let's continue the match. Number 36. Oh, she's starting to get affected. Number 18. Me too. 18. Gentlemen, you're not looking very good. Do you intend to keep going? My aching everything. Oh, what a thing to ask now. My liver is an illusion. It's been purely melted through. Yeah. I back down now. I couldn't really be called a man. Oh. Anton? Anton, he died! Uh-oh. Oh, God, that was not a good idea. Olivier down, Olivier down. And there goes Olivier. Hang in there, you two. Olivier! Oh, I see a light. Estelle, I think I'm gonna walk towards it. They're completely drunk. Yeah, can we get some 07s for Anton and Olivier? I wonder if the medicine wore off. Really, that's too bad. Today I thought I'd see Aina get sunk into cups. I guess that medicine was only a veneer of strength in the end. Medicine? So actually... this is bad. Oh, Father. I figured it'd be because of you. Now, what brings you here? I heard 2 youths were having a drinking contest. Had a suspicion, and seems I was correct. They're totally trashed. Seems like the medicine wore off, so... No, normally the medicine should last for an entire evening. However, most likely the two of them shared it between themselves. Without the intended quantities, the effect won't be what is expected. They split one dose up in two. Rookie move. That's so why. Everyone make sure you obey usage instructions when taking medicine. We totally didn't have to disclose that. I think I see what's going on. I thought it was odd for Olivia to suddenly invite me. I guess that's just going to strengthen his trauma, huh? Anyway, I'll take responsibility for taking care of these two. Seems they've imbibed quite an unhealthy amount of liquor. Yes, please. I need to be getting back to the guild. What is it? Anna, you smell strongly of alcohol yourself. You had quite a bit yourself, it seems, but are you not drunk? Me? No, this was hardly anything. I drank, sure, but that was just barely enough to be social. What? No way. Seriously, you're a bottomless pit. I see. Well, then that's fine. Okay. She's totally not a demon. It's true you do smell liquor, but you don't seem to be drunk. Then if you'll pardon me. Well, Sherazad, take care of the rest. Thanks. Her body just like does not absorb alcohol or something. In one end, out the other. Oh yes, and you can put it on Olivier's tab. Bullshit. His tab is my tab. That ain't happening. Ina. That part of you that never misses anything is what I love. Quest DSS secret complete. Oh god. We now reconfigure your party. Oh, what happened to Olivier? Oh, I can't have him in here? Oh, I got screwed, dude. Are you actually not allowed to have Olivier in your party after that quest?
Leave it to me.
I finally got us some quality drinking time today. Circumstances aside, I really have to thank you guys. You're welcome, I guess. By the way, what happened to Olivier afterward? Don't worry, Father Divine gave him a clean bill of health. He's a bit slow in the uptake right now, but I'm sure he'll be able to do his job just fine. He's upstairs if you need him. Greetings. Did you need something? Of course. You need the power of my genius not to worry, I understand entirely.
Your aid, please.
Alright. Yeah, what's up? Later, Gotti. I like the fact that you came out of your party because of that. Ridge, I heard from Ina. You're heading out to Bo's next, right? Yeah, that's the plan. Sorry, Ridge. Feels like we're always shoving our work onto you. Don't worry about it. Stay on my own. I like your style, Ridge. We'll be away for a while, but hold down the fort while we're gone. And we just have the mine quest left, I believe. Let's go. Let's go. Complete the nostalgic recipe quest. That damn recipe. Hey, Olivier, feeling better? But of course. Such a trifling amount of alcohol isn't enough to fell one such as I. That's what I like to hear. We'll have to hit it even harder next time we'll go drinking out. What do you say? I would be honored. I've never seen such naked fear in a man's eyes. Again, another dialogue box. Perfect for a meme. Absolute S-tier meme right there. That was funny. I love the comedy in this game so much. Okay, that's probably a good place to call it for the night, because it's getting kind of late. So let's call the stream there for the day. Thank you all for tuning in. My pleasure making the video and the stream. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out and helps support future content, and I greatly appreciate it. Thank you, Esther, Partial, Noobly, No Originality, Random, Partial, John, Ultima, Darius, Crimson, Jared, Space Butler, I mean noodles. Thank you, Jared. Thank you, Esther. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. John as well. Thank you all for tuning in. Stay safe, have a great day. And I'll see you all next time. A good villain. Olivia's top notch. I don't trust Olivia to be a villain. He's my goat. Good night, sunshine. Good night, everybody. Until we meet again.